Hey girls, it's Tuesday, or rather, it's the early hours of Wednesday. But since when have I ever been on time? I like to do things on a Australian time zone. Mateys, that's pirate talk. I don't know, that's not Australian, that's pirate talk. Okay, so first I'm going to do the female question doobly doos for this week. And I know I missed like the last 2 weeks because I suck, and it's summer, and I just suck. Um, okay. Who are your favorite female YouTubers? I okay. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't watch YouTube videos very much, and so basically the extent of what I watch is the Vlog Brothers, which are, you know, men, and you guys. So, my favorite female YouTubers are you all. And I can say without a doubt that even if I did watch YouTube videos all the time and I knew like every female YouTuber ever, you would still be my favorites. Who are your favorite female athletes? If I had done this last week, I would not have known a single female athlete ever because, once again, I don't follow sports very well. But now that the Olympics are on, I can say that I've changed my mind, and it's hard to pick just one, honestly. I've watched the Olympics religiously since they started like 3 days ago, and I think all of the girls on the gymnastics team are amazing. Like all the dedication that they must put in to doing that and being able to do that, and then the I don't know, like having cameras in your face all the time when you're crying and stuff. I feel like all of them. Is that against the rules if I pick them all? I'm also really fond of the swimmer. I think her name's Misty. Not that great at names, but I know she's won a lot, and I like her. Um, what is your favorite book written by a female with a female protagonist? Um, okay. My favorite book written by a female is Prep. I'm 99% sure that it's written by a female because, I mean, I guess guys could also have that name, but I'm pretty sure that it's a girl. I should Google this. Oh my god, what if it's not a girl? My whole life is going to be a lie. You're about to watch my life become a lie. Google, Google. A moment of truth. She's a girl. Yay, she's a girl. Okay, my favorite book written by a female is Prep by Curtis Sittenfeld. Sittenfield. I don't know how to pronounce it. And the protagonist is Lee Fiora. It's not that great of a book. It is. It's a really good book, but it's not like I don't know. It doesn't have like a definite point of climax. It's just kind of like it goes through her 4 years at this boarding school. I don't know if any of you have read it, but it's I don't know, it's kind of slow, but it changed my life a lot. And I read it back in 7th grade when I probably shouldn't have been reading it, but that is my favorite. What is your favorite film written by a female with a female protagonist? I have no idea who writes films, but 13 is one of my favorite films ever, and it was co-written by Nikki Reed, and it was about her life. And I wouldn't exactly call her a protagonist, but that is my favorite movie written by a female. Who is your favorite female fictional character? This is this is too much. Um, I could sit here for hours and debate with myself over who my favorite female character is. I can't pick. It's so hard. Oh God. Um, they all have redeeming qualities though. I think. Mm, who's my favorite female character? You can't ask me to answer something like this, Sarah. I have commitment issues when it comes to picking a favorite character, because then I feel like I'm leaving all the other ones out, and they're good too. I'm gonna go with whatever I say. I'm gonna regret it because there are a million other reasons why I can pick someone else too. But I'm gonna go with. Oh, you're watching my mental decline right now. I'll go with Hermione because she's. I think she's probably one of the strongest female characters in today's literature, and she proves that you know girls can be smarter and more fierce, and they can be anything that they want to be really. So I'm gonna go with Hermione, although there were like a million other ideas running through my head. What is the biggest problem facing female creators today, and any solutions? I feel like I don't know because I feel like a lot of people use not their real names when they're publishing things and creating things, and like books for example. If you weren't a huge Harry Potter fan, you might not even know that J.K. Rowling is a female because like the pen name could imply that she was a male. So I guess that the biggest problem they face is getting towards their targeted audience because I know that a lot of authors do that because they don't want to, like, if they're a female, they don't want young readers that are boys not to want to read their stuff because they're female. So I feel like that is probably the biggest problem facing female creators. But I think it also goes the other way too, because if you're a male and your target audience is young females and you're not a pedophile, then it can go the same way. Um, I have no solutions to that. I think people are just gonna have their stereotypes no matter what. I don't know. Do you think YouTube and online video in general are better or worse suited than television for tackling the problems and prejudices women face in the workplace? I feel like television is because it's more widespread. Like, we teenagers and people in their 20 somethings, we understand the internet and we know how to get all these things like right at our fingertips. But people that are in the workforce right now, they don't have, I mean, they have access to it, but they're not as like mentally equipped to handle all of it as we are, the people that have grown up with computers and understanding like how YouTube and videos and stuff like this work. So I feel like if you're trying to change something and your target is people that are already in the workforce and already have these positions as bosses and stuff, that it would be better to do things on a more widespread thing than YouTube, like the news and newspapers, because those are things that they're familiar with, instead of bombarding them with all of the internet stuff that they don't entirely understand. Um, what do you pledge to do to make the internet a better environment for all creators? Don't steal people's shit for like that's the number one thing. Just don't steal people's shit. And I don't think anyone should ever be criticized for trying. If you write something and it's total shit and you sound like you're a squirrel that somehow got into someone's house and, and by chance of luck you got to a computer and you ran across the keyboard and spit out words that sounded like 50 Shades of Grey, then you're not a good writer, but you tried. So you shouldn't, like, nobody should criticize anybody for trying ever, whether you're a female, whether you're a male, whether you're a creator anywhere on any surface in any type of art form. I think that the best thing to do is encourage everyone to do what they want to do. And so I pledge to give people encouraging words, even if they suck. Like, you don't tell them that they suck and you don't tell them that they're not bad. You can give helpful hints and small criticisms, but at the end of the day, they tried. And it's better than not doing anything at all. And you can't get better unless you try. Like, I don't know. I used to, ugh, we'll not talk about that. But yeah, I pledge to not hate on anyone who tries. And that's all there is that you really can do, I think. Tell us a story slash secret, whatever, featuring women. Well, I think Sarah will be very pleased with this part of my video because I have a special guest with me today. The one, the only, Molly. And as a special shout out to this week's theme of, I think it would probably be feminism. I think that sounds about right. Maybe not feminism. A female-based week where we celebrate females and creators worldwide. She's here without her men because Molly is an independent bitch and she don't need no man on her arm. No crazy ass knife coming up here trying to marry her when she just wants to be with Rodney. No crazy ass dead zombie Rob. Ooh, Rob Zombie. I didn't think that one through. Um, but here's Molly, and as you can see, she's doing quite well on her own. Female, yeah. And you know what? You can use spoons for anything, but you can't eat soup with a fork or a knife. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay. What else do I want to say? I'm sure there was something. This video is incredibly long, and I feel sorry if you've watched this entire thing. Um, I just want to say that I really love you guys, and I don't know, I'm kind of having a hard time wanting to go to college. Not wanting to go, but like adjusting to the thought that I'm going to be going. And it's scary. But it helps to know that I'm not alone. And yay, I just like you guys. Um, there was something else I wanted to say. I don't know. Okay, I kind of want to bring this up, and it's a little bit controversial. I don't know. I just know that people have very different opinions on it, and I kind of want to know yours if you're still watching this, which you probably aren't. Um, so, a lot of the arguments I've heard on feminism topics are that women are objectified a lot. And I understand where this is coming from because I've heard comments, I think everybody has at some point. But I want to know whether you feel women or men are objectified more because I personally feel like it's equal. Like, I objectify the fuck out of men. I just do. Like, you watch the Olympics and you're like, that is a hot piece of ass. And I want that hot piece of ass. I don't care who you are. You are nice looking. And you objectify people. And I think everybody does it. I don't think it's a certain gender that does it more or less than another. But what do you think? hmm And there's something else, but I really can't remember. And this video is getting insanely long, but I did promise Sarah it would be like 15 minutes because I'm making up for lost time. Anyway, I'm going to cut this now at 13 and a half. And I love you all. Bye.